Hey, hello everybody, and thank you for coming to the bunker. Tonight we have Jenny Scara. I am very excited for this performance tonight. There are two kinds of major artists that play here. Some that come to the bunker, and others that I go find. And I sent out an invitation to Jenny 3-4 months ago. I lost track because I heard something she had done on the internet, and I listened to some of her Spotify songs, and I'm like, I got to get Jenny on. She is a fantastic performer, 24, 25, something like that, from Bartlett, relatively close to the bunker. I'm very excited to have her. She's going to tell you all about herself tonight. We have a couple guests here tonight. We have Tyler Witt, who is the manager and founder of a new record label management company called Broken Rock Music Club. Tyler and I were going back and forth for a little while, and it's really nice to have him here. He has other artists that might show up here as well. And we have Joey in the audience, and they're going to clap loudly when I tell them clap in between the songs. They go, well, we can try it right now. Let me hear. We're going to do much better than that along the way. We are free to the audience, and we're free to the artists. We're in our third year now. Solo shows on Tuesdays, bands on Thursdays. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for coming back. If you've been here before and you're tuning in, you're in for a great show tonight, and thank you for coming back. All we really ask is that you like and subscribe to The Bunker. A couple show notes. If you are on a phone, put earbuds on if you have them. The sound is going to be a lot better. We have a high-quality audio studio, and you might want to check your phone resolution as well. We love comments, so please log into YouTube so you can leave comments and questions, embarrassing ones or artist questions about where they came from, what they want to do. Questions in the interaction will make a lot of difference in the show, and I'm looking forward to it. We're indeed free to everybody, but if you're so inclined, we really appreciate tips. If you're in a position where you can do that, large or small, doesn't really matter. It means a lot to the artist, means a lot to the bunker. Everything we get goes right back into the show. That is pretty much it for the intro. Have a great time. Jenny, thank you so much for coming here tonight. Your sound check sounded great. Tell us a little bit about your first song or what you're going to play for us tonight, Jen.
All right, dude, thank you so much. Pleasure to be here. Thank you for seeking me out. I really appreciate it. This place is super cool. You guys can't, I don't know if you can see everything, but this place is super dope. The first song I'm going to play is, I wrote this song with my friends in college. I want to say it was in like 2019 or 2020 before the pandemic. I think it was 2019, but I really hated this song for the longest time, but my friend, Catherine, she kept hounding me to play it for her. This was her favorite song, so I kept doing it, and eventually I got some drums behind it and a bassist behind it, and I really fell in love with it. So shout out to her for making me not hate this song. But this one's called Around the Moon.
Hindsight, I really should have seen it coming. With gray skies and highlights of something from another distant life. As I rode home late that night, I drove by but didn't even look at the signs. My head high, the moonlight came in, beaming in the side of my eye. Sitting in a car with my mind on everything but the road. She told me, no, I'm not going survive the long nights, the screaming, the teeth that sunk in with every bite. My heart aches, my hand shake. It's like I didn't even know her. Sitting in a car with my mind on everything but the road. She told me no, I'm not going home. Just take me back around the moon again. Oh, I'd really love to see it cry. Oh, just one last time. Stuck in an express lane and we couldn't see the signs. She held on my back and we felt in a past life. And I couldn't think of a single thing to say for today. Sitting in a car with my mind on everything but the road. And she told me no, I'm never going home. Just take me back around the moon again. Oh, I'd really love to see it cry. Oh, just one last time. Oh, just one last time. Oh, one last time.
Sick. That sounded really good. That sounded really good in my headphones. So
Oh,
it probably was good. Thank you for the applause, my wonderful audience. All right. A little bit about me. You said Bartlett earlier, but I am from Batavia, Illinois.
oh,
All
my
dude,
bad.
all good.
My bad.
Batavia. I was born, dude. You know what's crazy?
Oh,
I have said
don't
this
go there. Don't. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Go there.
about what? About okay, me and Fletch were born in the same hospital.
I know.
That don't go there.
No, go there. That's fine. I was
Okay,
gonna
bet.
save it for later because the show's about you. It's not about me. Okay, but we were both born
Yeah,
in the
but
same hospital.
I think that's like the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah,
being
that-
out here in
that is
Illinois.
that is pretty cool.
Yeah,
But
it's a small world, man.
now here's the scary thing. We're about 40 years apart on that.
True.
Yeah, so just keep
Yeah.
that in mind. All right.
Hey, man, but Valley Hospital really knows how to make them. I tell you what. But yeah, I was born in New Jersey. I grew up in Batavia, Illinois. Batavia was awesome. If you're watching from not Batavia and you don't know where that is, it's a suburb outside Chicago. It low-key, like, the arts program in Batavia is unmatched. I feel like everybody who went through the arts program there, whether they did, like, music or literal arts or whatever, everybody is, like, super successful, which is so cool to see. So I'm really grateful that I got to grow up in such a great place that honed such an awesome experience for me. Yeah, so how long have I been talking? I don't have a concept of time. Should I go to the next
You're
song?
ready for the next
All right,
song.
bet. All right, give me a quick second to tune.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
But yeah, Batavia, shout out Batavia. Great place to grow up. I'm really thankful for it.
Yeah, we were born in the same hospital, and Batavia is like the next town over from where we are now, almost.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's such, man, small world, I tell you what. That's nuts. This is the one where I go to the switch on the far right on my guitar, by the way.
Marvelous.
All right. This one is called Forbidden Fruit. A bunch of these, all of these are mine. A bunch of them are off an upcoming EP that's going to come out at some point, probably early 2024. But this is one of my favorites off that EP. It's called Forbidden Fruit.
So when will you come out and say it to my face? I know that you ain't perfect, darling, but I'm trying not to stare. And when you make it so damn hard to forget you, I know that it ain't easy, baby, but you gotta take the stage. So in and out, red lemon loud. And what's the use of going back into the crowd? I don't ever want to see your face again, but I want you to come home with me. And I know you're thinking the same thing about me right now. And will you just tell me how? You're a snake in arms and I've got nothing to hold me back this time. The sun is out at night and lust is in the air. It's begging me to take a bite, but that just isn't fair. You're well aware your poison runs right through the air, just like the forbidden fruit, baby, I can't help it. So in and out, red lemon loud. And what's the use of going back into the crowd? I don't ever want to see your face again, but I want you to come home with me. And I know you're thinking the same thing about me right now. And will you just tell me how? You're a snake in arms and I've got nothing to hold me back this time. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh. So when you say you don't want anything, then you look at me like that. Oh, I know you want it bad. Atone, then sin again, 'cause you can't help but let me in. And I don't know if we'll make it through the night, 'cause I never want to see your face again, but I want you to come home with me. And I know you're thinking the same thing about me right now. And will you just tell me how? You're a snake in arms and I've got nothing to hold me back this time. Oh, you're a snake in arms and I've got nothing to hold me back this time around. Oh, no, nothing. Oh, oh, oh. You're a snake in arms and I've got nothing.
Lit. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Man, I say this a lot on stage, but you guys wouldn't believe how dry your mouth gets during this. You know how you always see like comedians guzzling water, or musicians like guzzling water? Yeah, man, your shit gets dry, I'll tell you what. Oh my god, there's so many comments. Maybe I look at the comments. Wow, that's sick. Dylan's on here. Oh my god, my family's showing up. Aunt Beth. Angela. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mom's here. Dude. Hey, Mom. Broken Record Music Club, bro. Shout out to the label. Shout out to the label. Thanks to the label. Question for Jenny. If you could have coffee with any 3 musicians, living or dead, who would be your picks? Dude, that's a good question. Thank you. Thank you, Cleggy, for that question. Any 3 musicians? I mean, Paul McCartney. Like, I grew up listening to the Beatles with my dad, so... And Paul McCartney is just like... Dude was, I don't know, sent by the gods to write music. Like, he just knows what's up in that department. I would love to pick his brain. And, like, what it was like to be in the biggest band ever. That would be my number 1. My number 2... That's what I was thinking. Probably right now, Olivia Rodrigo. I just love her music. I'm obsessed with it. Shut up. This isn't School of Rock, bro. Olivia Rodrigo. I think it's so cool that she's so young and she has such a good grasp on songwriting and how to really embody what it means to be a human being in her songs. I think that's super cool. Just showcasing the human condition, essentially. She's very, her songwriting is very vulnerable, which I really like. My last one, living or dead, probably Elvis, honestly. Probably, or actually, that was a prank. Frank Sinatra, for sure.
Holy cow.
I love Frank Sinatra, bro. Oh my God. I grew up on him, Bruce Springsteen, the Beatles, Dean Martin, man. But Frank Sinatra, every time I hear him, he's just he melts my heart, and I would love to have a conversation with him. I digress. The next song sounds nothing like Frank Sinatra. This one is probably my favorite one that I've written thus far. It's called... Actually, it was inspired by Olivia Rodrigo's... I think after Vampire came out, I wrote this song. Her and Harry Styles. I was like, I need a simple chord progression. But it turned out to be not so simple. And I need something easy to write. And then this kind of just I don't know where it came from. It just came out. The studio version's going to come out. It's not out. It's going to come out eventually. This is probably my favorite song I've ever written. Heel of the Tide. I don't remember if I said that.
She pays her time in pennies and everybody wants a piece. She lays a line out heavy and nobody in the room can read her mind. It's been fooling, it's been drooling for another way to get out of the limelight. It's always trying to seduce her to stay. She likes the way it feels, but she doesn't want to appeal to everyone. Speed dating things to make her feel wanted. She's never taken to the feeling of falling. Turn out all the lights so you won't see her leaving before the sun rises, and she makes her great escape. She likes the way it feels, but she doesn't want to appeal to everyone. It'll make the heel of the tide feel like something you saw, but we're never quite sure if you really did. Her heart's as cold as ice, but she'll make herself seem nice while falling towards some broken paradise. All she's ever wanted was to be someone she liked. She likes the way it feels, but she doesn't want to appeal to everyone. It'll make the heel of the tide feel like something you saw, but we're never quite sure if you really did. Something you saw, but we're never quite sure if you really did.
Yes! I love that song so much. Oh my god. The studio version, I figured out how to I figured out I'm not very good at like producing. Well, I kind of am, but I figured out how to make the synth go like tremolo, if you guys know what that is. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh man, it's so cool. It's so cool. It tickles the back of my brain. All right. Next song. This one I wrote last fall, I think, in like October or November. This is the longest song I've ever written. It's 6.5 minutes. But it's like it needed to be that long. Cause it kind of shows the beginning is kind of slow, and then halfway through it picks up. But it kind of shows like the duality of just being human. Where sometimes things are slow, and oh shoot, I was supposed to tune with this capo and I forgot to do that. It shows the duality of being human. Like sometimes things are slow and you're not really having the best time. But the song's called Coming Home, so like for me, whenever I'm going through like hard times or whatever, I always know that I can come home to myself, basically. Yeah, so I wrote this when I was in a really good place. So it's always like a reminder to myself that even when things don't seem very good and I'm anxious or whatever, sad, going through it, that like I can always come home to myself. So this is that song.
shallows of confusion rained out, and I didn't know where the fuck it was even flowing. Water and gold that turned into lead and was making me question my reality more than where do we go when we're dead. Silence cures inner violence. Breathe deep, break free, repeat. Greet the enemy on the inside with kindness and face the mirror alone. Break me down, I'm going inside again, and in my defense I rise above and below it. I sit on the lotus flower, turning this lead into gold, and I know it's all just part of coming home. So where did I go and where did I run off to when it's me in the mirror to face, and nobody's here to take the blame, and it's killing me. Yeah, it's making me sad, it's making me so fucking mad, and all I have to hold on to is my own inner diamond. But where did the old me go? I reached out for a hand, and I landed on nothing, and it's breaking and bending and floating uncontrollably through this maze. And oh, for the first time I can see right through the haze. Silence cured my inner violence. Breathe deep, break free, repeat. Greet the enemy on the inside with kindness and face the mirror alone.
Is that really your favorite? Damn, for real? Should I go back to playing it? We stopped playing it live because it's so long. And literally everyone in the band is like, I don't want to play. We're all like, it's 6.5 minutes. Oh my God, I have to remember everything. I don't want to do it. Should we go back to playing that one live?
No, but you should record it.
Okay, bet. we didn't want to record that, or we didn't record that one either in the booth or in the studio because we didn't have enough money. Like, it would have taken too long, and we didn't have enough money for the studio time. All right. Okay. Comment time.
Yeah, thank you. Nice audience out there.
Yeah, wow.
Beautiful, Jenny. See who's sharing the love there.
Yeah, these guys are so nice. Joey, thanks for commenting. Dad, shout out to Dad. You gotta come home so we can watch The Sopranos. Hurry up. I love that name, Broken Records Music Club. That's the label she's on, right? Yeah, Angela. That's the label I'm on. Broken Record Music Club. Shout out to the label. My manager Tyler's here. He's the dopest. Thank you, Mom, for commenting. You rock. Thank you, River, Sun, Stone, and Just Park Anywhere. I appreciate you guys. I've never heard of you guys, but I appreciate you commenting. That's so nice. This is my first time hearing this, and I'm super excited. You guys are getting the exclusive stuff. Did you comment that? Nice. Yeah. It was Tyler's first time hearing that song. I'm surprised. We played that one at Nepal Fest. Yeah, we totally did, because that's the one that I messed up on, and I accidentally started playing mine, and then I blamed it on the feedback. It's like, are we getting some feedback? This is okay. I literally, quick side note, I literally stopped. So we were playing at this thing called Nepal Fest back in like June or something. It was awesome. It was a bunch of Nepalese people, and there was Nepalese food. It was totally dope. And I started playing. We were starting to play Coming Home, and I accidentally started singing. I just like had a brain fart, and I accidentally started singing the lyrics to conveniently the next song that's up, mine. And so I started doing that, and I was like, oh my God, like I have to, because you never want to stop. Like that's like, you never want to just stop the performance. So I heard there was like feedback coming through on the speakers. So I used that. I was like looking at the sound guy. I was like, is everything okay? And I made it look like it totally wasn't my fault. And then I stopped, and I was like, I think we're getting some feedback. Like if you guys want to fix that really quick, we're just going to start the song over. And then so I started the song over, and I sang it right that time. Dude, that was like legendary save. Like I was a goalkeeper. I played soccer, and I was a goalkeeper, so I really know how to save it, man. All right, so this next song is called, this is the first song I ever wrote. It's called Mine. I wrote it when I was like, after I got my first guitar for, I think, Mom, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you got it for me for Christmas. Yeah, I don't know, I was 15, and, you know, teenage angst and all that was real. And I just sort of fell into songwriting as like an outlet for all these weird teenage emotions. And then I played the song for some of my friends that were like, yo, that's really good. I was like, damn, for real? Like, you mean it for real? Yeah, so then songwriting just like, I don't know, I just felt like, I just fell into it. And now here we are, 10 years later. I'm 25 now. So this is Mine. No, I just started playing the other song. There we go. It's so easy to get those two mixed up.
black as the sun on the coldest of nights. Prepare yourself, son, this might not be a fight. If words could mistake you for what you've already been, what you have gone through all came right back in. This world is just bleak, hard-headed yet mine. Is it damage you seek or something to help define? Just wait for the real world, and what is this now? Some fake made-up mold for us to sit around. If only this life I see dying inside of me was the only thing you had, would that make you feel glad? Would you lie with me, sit there silently and be mine? And be mine. Yeah, it seems all the same day in, day out. Am I going insane? That's for them to find out. A dark, clouded evening, no birds that fly by, just a mysterious leaving. No kiss goodbye, and a trickle of sadness seeping into your pores. What does it take, the life you've sitting before? Everything happened so fast, where did time go? Was it lost in the maze that I called home? If only this life I see dying inside of me was the only thing you had, would that make you feel glad? And would you lie with me, sit there silently and be mine? Ooh, and be mine.
Woo! Thanks, guys. Thank you for the IRL claps.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Time to check some comments.
Thank you. All right. Chat's fired up. Chat's fired up. Thank you, Aunt Beth. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Jenny, you are awesome. Thank you for your music. You're welcome, Joey. Is there feedback here? I don't know. Is there feedback here? What does that mean?
I think they're talking about feedback in the chat room.
Oh, I don't know. Tom, thanks for commenting. Who in your family inspired you to sing? Says Aunt Beth. My Nana inspired me to sing. She had the most beautiful voice. That's like with Frank Sinatra, like that's who that reminds me of, is my Nana and Pop Pop, because they would always play that. They would always play him on holidays. But my Nana had this like, my dad always tells these stories of them sitting in the front pew in church, and Nana's like singing at the top of her lungs, and my Aunt Beth and my dad are just like shrugging down in their seats, so embarrassed. But yeah, her voice was beautiful. I think that's where I get it from. I don't know if anyone on my mom's side sings. Well, my Uncle Eric kind of does, but my Nana, her voice is beautiful. Why are you so amazing? I don't know. Something in the water in Valley Hospital, I guess, in Ridgewood, New Jersey, probably.
That's great.
I meant when you started the wrong song. Dude, I always do that. Coming Home and Mine, I need to stop putting them next to each other because they like the beginning chord sounds so similar, and I don't know, just like the strum pattern gets mixed up, jumbled up in my head. So whatever, it's fine. You didn't see that. Just ignore that part. Hi, Chad Freeman. You didn't miss all my singing. Guess what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do more of that right now. Great segue. This next song, turn this down. This next song, so I grew up listening, I mentioned before I listened to a lot of like older music. I listened to a lot of music in the car with my dad. He used to take us, my sister and I, he used to take us out. He still does this. He takes us out to lunch every Saturday. I think he started doing it so we could get out of our mom's hair or something like that. But it's a tradition, and he takes us out to lunch every Saturday, and we'd always he would always pick the station in the car, and we always listened to 103.9, the true oldies channel. So we listened to like a lot of Bruce Springsteen, Fleetwood Mac, the Monkees, Simon and Garfunkel, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, all sorts of people, the Rolling Stones. But this song, I wrote like the first half myself, and then I wrote the rest with a friend. This song is like, it's like if Fleetwood Mac and Bruce Springsteen had a baby. It's my favorite one. How come I can't hear myself? Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I can hear.
Broken window theories got me praying underneath the tipping point to savor the moment it would all come crashing down. No one came for us, and we just kept running away as the moment awakened abruptly, racing down the open road of faith. You still light yourself on fire, baby. But who are you to blame me? I never said that you wouldn't hurt me. I almost left a note on the door saying, by the time you get this, baby, I'll be halfway over and gone. And when I left at 2 in the morning to go and find a lover inside, you cried, oh, but it was like you anyway to take a hand and run. A tale of two lovers we should have known. We were steady and running, holding on to the universal touch of wonder. We couldn't live it down, headed for the clouds, so restlessly testing the fate of the wayward down. You still light yourself on fire, baby. But who are you to tame me? I never said that you wouldn't hurt me. I almost left a note on the door saying, by the time you get this, baby, I'll be halfway over and gone. And when I left at 2 in the morning to go and find a lover inside, you cried, oh, but it was like you anyway to take a hand and run. A tale of two lovers we should have known.
So here I'm gonna put a saxophone in the studio recording. Normally when I have a full band, we let go and my drummer goes on this insane drum solo. But for now, I'm going to pretend to play the saxophone.
You say light yourself on fire, baby. But who are you to tame me? I never said that you wouldn't hurt me. No, I almost left a note on the door saying by the time you get this, baby, I'll be halfway over and gone. Oh, and when I left at 2 in the morning to go and find a lover inside, you cried. Oh, but it was like you anyway to take the hand and run. A tale of two lovers. Oh, a tale of two lovers. Oh, a tale of two lovers we should have known.
I gotta thanks. I love that song. That song and Heel of the Tide are probably my favorite. I really love that song. Yeah, dude. Hopefully that saxophone solo in the studio version sounds. Hopefully it can sound better than what I just did, but I don't know. That's kind of like Joey's shaking his head. He's like, "There's no way." Wasn't that sick? I don't know. Maybe I should switch to pretend saxophone instead of singing.
Well, a lot of comments out
Scatting.
there. Chad, Liz, Cleggy there.
I bet. Joey, bring me another beer.
Beth, Michael,
Thank
Camilla.
you, Joey. Guitar sounds great too. Thank you.
Yeah, what a great show. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Jenny, thank you so much.
can
These
be
are
on
great
the
songs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If I just spawn in a beer.
Yeah.
Both songs are amazing. Thank you. Miss Cookie loves your voice. Liz loves Paris. Oh wait, I'm not talking to the mic. Both songs are amazing. Thank you. Miss Cookie loves your voice. Mrs. Cookie loves your voice. Liz loves Paris has got to be Liz Eyeshine. There is no one else who would have that name. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Sounds great. Oh, Sonia, what's up? Dude, thanks for coming. Fleetwood Bruce. Yeah, dude, I'm going to actually change my name to that, first and last. Don't call me Jenny Scara. Call me Fleetwood Bruce. Bruce Fleetwood, I feel like is a little, rolls off the tongue better. Guitar sounds great, too. Thanks. This is actually, like, a really shitty guitar. So I appreciate you saying that. It's, like, one of those, like, this is my first electric. I don't know, it was, like, $250. Like, for a nice guitar, I feel like it's usually, like, $400 or $500. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know guitars. I just know that this isn't great. But thank you for saying that. That is reassuring. Nice voice reminds me a bit of Melanie. I have no idea who that is, Camellia, but thank you for that. I really appreciate your compliment. Great tune. Thank you, Michael. Megan says, I'm watching Lil J. Yeah, actually, my cousin Megan started calling me Lil J. So I think I am going to switch to being a rapper. So my next song that comes out, it might be under Lil J. So y'all better watch out, because I'm coming in. I can bust some rhymes, that's for sure. Fantastic, thank you. Her comments aren't, oh. Thanks, Megan, for watching. It's okay that your comments aren't working. I appreciate you being here. Mom saying yes, probably to that thing I said about getting us out of her hair when we were little. My dad taking us out to lunch. When is your next show? When is my next show? I think it's kind of tentative right now, but I think on October 14th I have a show in Bloomington, normal. I went to school at ISU. I forgot to say that. Oh, we're working on a single. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me say all that. Okay, you can find my songs. I have 5 out. 2 of them are the same, except one's an acoustic cover. Conveniently, which I'm about to play next. I'm not doing that on purpose, I swear. Hang on. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, right. I'm on all of them. Wherever you get your fix, wherever you listen to your music, I'm there. My main thing is Spotify, so usually I shout out Spotify, but Apple Music is pretty big too. If you're like 80 and still use Pandora, Pandora Radio, dude. I'm probably on there too, but I don't even know if you can pick music on there. I don't know. My social media, follow me on social media, because, back to that show update comment. October 20th, dude, I just, you know how it is. Okay, bet. Actually, hold that thought. You're going to have to keep tuning in, and you're going to have to keep watching, because I'm leaving you on the edge of your seat. I'm going to play this song, and then on the next song is going to be the next one I'm going to release. So then I'll talk about the release show. Okay, love you. I'm going to sing now. I just came out with this song, Physics of Accompaniment.
Altruistic physics of love. She doesn't even notice the gloves. She looks at you like she looks at the moon. Seems to be a little confusion. Past nights don't breathe the same air, but I don't care. No, it's nothing compared to the happiness she has to spare. Sometimes she found the key to the drawer. She doesn't need it no more, but it seems like you'd like it for you. I wanna climb on the street signs like they do in the rewind. Statistics of love doesn't seem very upstanding. You don't have to make room for me, but I'd like some room for me. Can you make some room for me? Child locks mark the creative thought she wanted to have more of. If it bleeds, it leads, and it seems ever so shockingly gleeful. And I pulled up a chair, and can you spare the time or change the clocks? Isn't that a thought? She found the key to the drawer. She doesn't need it no more, but it seems like you'd like it for you. I wanna climb on the street signs like they do in the rewind. Statistics of love doesn't seem very upstanding. You don't have to make room for me, but I'd like some room for me. Can you make some room for me? Safety bars and self-driving cars, there aren't words to say, but her work is too hard to understand. Maybe someday she'll find love, the one without the suffering that makes it easy to say the good part is really something. The key to the drawer, she doesn't need it no more, but it seems like you'd like it for you. I wanna climb on the street signs like they do in the rewind. Statistics of love doesn't seem very upstanding. You don't have to make room for me, but I'd like some room for
Thanks. I've never sang it with that ending before. A lot of times on stage, I'll just like play it by ear and like make up a fun little riff to go off of. I think I did that in Forbidden Fruit today too. But yeah, that never before heard that way. That sounded dope. I don't know how that sounded in everybody else's headphones, but that sounded great in mine. Oh, it's called Physics of Accompaniment. It's on all of the things. Again, the streaming. Okay. Switching back to guitar. And getting water. Oh my God. Dude, Joey, I don't know if I said thank you earlier for bringing me that beer, but thank you. The way you like knelt down and thank you. Dude, thanks for real. Joey's my best friend. Okay. Okay, back to that comment. When's your next show? We're working so that October 14th date is tentative, but we're working on getting a release show for October 27th. So this song Not Again is coming out October 27th. This is my next release. This is the first, the last song I released was Physics. And that song's great. I love that song. I wrote that song a long time ago. Like right before I left for college, I think. So like 2017. But this song is like, this song and the songs on the album that are coming out in January, like, I feel like this is a new era of music for me, where I kind of like have created a new relationship with music, where I feel like it's almost like a friend and we sort of understand each other really well. It's also the first song, well, besides mine and Physics of Accompaniment, because I had help on the master, but this is the first song that I mixed and mastered by myself, which that shit is so hard. Shout out to my parents for hearing that song over and over and over and over again all the time, every day. But this is Not Again.
Is anyone out there? I thought I saw myself pretending to be somebody else somewhere again. Oh God, who could that be? I find it a little harder to breathe in the room I've made myself into. I'm seeing double. Am I in trouble if I feel nothing to lose? Wide-eyed gaze, have I misplaced my cool again? A foolish ending, my mistake, but I can't wait to do it all again tomorrow night. Wait, did you see my? Not again, not again, not again. Stuck in the memory cycle, I can't break it, so I repeat. Too many times for me to keep. Oh God, how could that be? The spin of the light is fading out, the night is just now waking. I'm seeing double. Am I in trouble if I feel nothing to lose? Wide-eyed gaze, have I misplaced my cool again. A foolish ending, my mistake. But I can't wait to do it all again tomorrow night. Wait, did you see my? Not again, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again, oh no, not again. So
Fudge isn't down here to change it to the not reverb, so you're gonna listen to me talk, and it's gonna have a lot of reverb. You ever wonder what that echoey sound is like that? It's reverb. You're in a big room. I'm in a gigantic cave. That song. Okay. That song. Yeah, that song's coming out October 27th. I wrote it with not the whole thing, but I started it off writing that song with my buddy Todd. And I feel like the drum beat, like in the studio version, like that song, it just feels like Todd to me. Like it's just, the drum beat is totally something he would write. We were on Drumline together. He's a fantastic drummer. He's so good. But it's so, like, that drum beat is so him. There's one other thing I wanted to say about it. Oh, it's about like being on a bender. Like wide-eyed gaze, have I misplaced my cool again? A foolish ending. Bars, bro. Okay. Let me read some comments. Unless I should start playing now, Fletch?
No.
Okay, is that just still up?
Go for some comments. You got a great audience. They're still hanging in there.
Yeah, despite everything.
Cool. No.
I'm just kidding. Hashtag not again. Yeah, start that, Chad. Wait, did you see my? Yeah, that part of the song is like, wait, did you see my? Because after a night out, like, especially when you've gone out like a million times in a row, you're like, you've just misplaced everything. Like, did you see my keys? Did you see my wallet? Have you seen my credit card? Shout out to Mom yesterday at Jewel. Or like you did something embarrassing, like let's say like you like pulled down your pants and showed your butt or something, and you're, oh my God, did you see my butt? Like it could be anything. Like you don't know what it is, so it's meant to like leave you on a sort of a cliffhanger. Did you see my? Oh, not again, man. I did that again. I lost my shit again. Man, I love that song. Great writing. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much. Liz says, where are you? I'm in Fletch's basement. This place is dope. This is called the bunk. This place is so dope.
And while you're here, give this video a thumbs up because that will help people come find it, because I want them to find Jenny because it's a great show.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
A thumbs up. Such a lovely voice. Thank you, Chad. Go sis. Shout out to Beefy for coming. My sister Jess. Thanks for watching. Are you coming over for Halloween? Probably. Liz, probably. I love coming to Liz's house for Halloween. What else? OMG, Jen B is freaking because she went to do thumbs up and it came thumbs down. We'll just tell her to change it to a thumbs up. Right?
That's usually how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just switch it to a thumbs up. It's okay. No worries. Thank you, everyone. Lots of jaw-dropping, head nodding, and smiling over here. Oh, shout out to Megan, dude. Thanks for coming on the live stream, and good job figuring out the comment situation.
Okay, Jenny, question. you've got great songs here. What time frame did you write them in? Like last year or two, or 3, 4, 10 years? I mean, are there
So,
old ones or all new ones, or what's going on?
okay, so the oldest one is mine because that's the first one, and then after I've written a lot of songs in between, but Physics of Accompaniment is the second oldest. I wrote that. I think I said right before I left for college, 2017. I don't think I was in college yet. The next one I'm about to play, Bottom of the Ocean. This is my favorite single that I've dropped thus far. My buddy Kai Larson produced it. Fantastic producer. We worked on this song for so long. This song I wrote, I think right before the pandemic. I want to say it was like January 2020. I want to say we started working on it like March 2020. Or maybe it was 2019. I can't really remember. So those were a while ago. But everything else I've kind of written within the last year. The most recent are Not Again and Heel of the Tide. I wrote those this summer. But Around the Moon I wrote in like undergrad, in college. But everything else
I
is.
think we have one of my favorites coming up. I'm listening to it. Your next song, you can announce it because
Bottom of the Ocean.
Yeah, I like this song.
Me too. I love this song. Yeah, this is my personal favorite that's out. Again, you can find it anywhere. Also, back to the social media thing. Follow me on social media. If you look up Jenny Scara on social media, you'll find me some like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
And the links are in the description below this video too.
Yes, and in the
They're all
link
there.
in the description below.
Yeah,
Shout out
right.
Fletch. But yeah, Bottom of the Ocean is my favorite song that I've written. It's got so many layers, and like recording it took 2 years because the file got deleted. Oh my God, we were like halfway through it and the file got deleted, so we just put it off for so long because we were so discouraged. But then eventually I was like, okay, Kai, we should probably do this because this song is actually really good. And there's so many layers to it. This, like, listen to, like, me playing it acoustic is awesome, and I think it sounds great, but listen to the studio version. Like, that, I'm just so proud of that. It sounds so great. But yeah, this is Bottom of the Ocean. I was at the bottom of the ocean with nowhere to go. You were angry when I stole my heart back and let you go. But how the good times roll back now that I can finally float up. Why don't you take one last look, baby? 'Cause I'm about to blow up, yeah. The rumors came running down, and I couldn't keep my own head out the clouds. I had to let them tire themselves out. Oh, but how the good times roll back now that I can finally float up. Why don't you take one last look, baby? 'Cause I'm about to blow up, yeah. I heard 1,000 times you cried, I left you broken hearted. Doesn't make up for any of the lies you cheated and you fucking started a rumor of me. Why don't you just let me be? Oh, why were you so obsessed with me? Obsessed with me. You wrote a story of elegant torture that got me saying I wanted more. But oh, how you had taught me to run from what I learned was the sun sent
stole my heart back and took a breath, my first one. I heard 1,000 times you cried, I left you broken hearted. Does it make up for any of the lies you cheated and you fucking started a rumor of me? Oh, why don't you just let me be? Whoa, why were you so obsessed with me? Encore for real?
Yeah.
Did I just hear encore?
You got another
that
song?
I forgot to say that was my last song, except pranked, because the audience, Tyler and Joey and Fletch, want an encore.
Hey, check your guitar switch. would
Yeah, I
you?
have it all the way to the left.
Is that where it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Play a little bit more again.
Yeah, I noticed it was like super
We'll
bassy.
put it back to the middle. Something happened there.
Now
Check
it's
your
the middle.
plug. Check your plug.
We're all good plug-wise. Maybe
All right.
the other side. I don't know.
Now-
There's a lot of cables here. I don't know.
We're good.
I'll just keep it in the mid. Or actually, I'm gonna put this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Put
put
it-
this one on the far. Sorry, I'm supposed to. I'm gonna put this one on the far right.
Do the far right.
Okay, bet. Okay. Last song, best song. Wait, let me check some comments first. What is dope? Dope means cool. Dope means cool. It's hip lingo from the young generation. It means cool. When something's dope, you're like, that's dope. That's cool. Audition for Idol. See, the only thing about American Idol is if you make the live shows. I've talked about this with my family before, because I have thought about auditioning for American Idol. But if you make the live shows, the contract that you have to sign is like it's like a nightmare contract. If they basically there's a pool of 22 people, and when when it's done, when the show is over and somebody's won, they can pick. American Idol can pick who they want to sign, and if they pick you have to do it. And the way they like produce, like they own all your stuff and you have no creative control. So that sounds like a nightmare to me. Like I have to be in creative control. So I was thinking about maybe doing like America's Got Talent. I don't know the contract for that, so I'd have to look it up. But I don't know, as long as that's okay with the label. But such an honesty and openness to your songs. Thank you, Chad. I try my best. Mom with her credit card. Dude, yeah, that was funny last night. Mom with her credit card. I won't say it because it'll embarrass her. And I'll get in trouble. This is my favorite song, hands down. Me too, Angela. Me too. Can I call you Ange? Angela? Can I call you Ange? Are you suggesting that I'm old? Yes. Sorry. The voice? Maybe. That seems like for like really professional people, and I'm not that professional. Like professional in the sense of like, I'm a singer. Like I feel like I have to show up in like a suit and tie, you know? I don't know. It'd be cool, but all right, Ange. Good. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. Thank you, Renee. Great writing. I think I already acknowledged that though. Okay. Next song. Oh shoot! I'm supposed to leave that open so I can see your comments. No, just Angie. Angie. Got it. Okay, bet. Just no Angie. Sorry. Okay, I will not call you Angie. All right, this next song, my encore. Encore. Okay, fine. This this song I wrote in high school. This is another old one. Oh, but it's so fun. I wrote it with my buddy Kyle Berry.
Shout out to Kyle Berry. He is awesome. My sweet, sweet prince. We used to call each other prince and princess in high school. We took Latin together. We were in Latin together. Oh my God, that was a riot. We would do all our Latin projects together. But we wrote this song. At the time, I like country music now, but at the time, neither one of us liked country music. It was kind of in that weird like pop country era of like 2016. So we thought neither one of us liked country, so we were like, oh, we should write a country song because that would be hilarious, and we should just make it as like stereotypical as possible. So we did. We wrote it in like 10 minutes. And so this is called Sally Betty Sue.
Hey, Jen, before you start, try
Yes.
your guitar. I want to make sure it's sounding good again, okay? Got the volume up?
Yeah.
Check
Oh,
your-
that was a prank. Actually, I didn't have the volume up. Okay, now it's up.
There we go.
I had my tone down.
There you go.
I usually never touch
you got
my
nervous
tone.
and touched the wrong button.
Yeah, I was
There we go.
I was way nervous.
All good. All good.
Yeah, that sounds great. All right. This is Sally Betty Sue. It's about someone. Rest in peace. You'll figure it out at the end of the song who it's about. I was devastated when she passed away, but this song is dedicated to her. Went up to the grocer to grab me a pack. I snatched my beer and I headed on back to my cornfields and my big red tractor. I'll have you know, as a matter of fact, her pearly white teeth and her long blonde hair, there wasn't a girl that could ever compare to my Sally Betty Sue. She was a cornhusker, horse rider, wheat picking, finger licking, tallywagger Christian girl with the freckles on her face and her hair and her braids and a rope around her waist. Her laugh is a cackle as she's roping in the cattle. Her favorite are Mary and Grace. Her smile's as bright as the sun in the sky. Oh, and don't you know who? She's not your average farm girl. She wants to take on the big world. She'll take all her things and she'll spread her wings and she'll get on the back of my big red tractor. Her pearly white teeth and her long blonde hair, there wasn't a girl that could ever compare to my Sally Betty Sue. She was a cornhusker, horse rider, wheat picking, finger licking, tallywagger Christian girl with the freckles on her face and her hair and her braids and a rope around her waist. Her laugh is a cackle as she's roping in the cattle. Her favorite are Mary and Grace. Her smile's as bright as the sun in the sky. Oh, so she headed out west and she didn't look back. She gave it her best. Boy, she had a knack for drama, but farming was still her passion. She tried to conform and change her passion, but Sally Betty Sue was still my cornhusker, horse rider, wheat picking, finger licking, tallywagger Christian girl with the freckles on her face and her hair and her braids and a rope around her waist. Her laugh is a cackle as she's roping in the cattle. Her favorite are Mary and Grace. Her smile's as bright as the sun in the sky. Oh, and don't you know who Sally Betty Sue changed her name to Betty White. Oh, Betty White. She changed her name to Betty White. That song's about Betty White. Have you never... Tyler's dying over there. Have you never heard me play that song? Yeah, that song's about Betty White, bro. I think I was... Joey, was I with you when she died? I was at the Geneva, or maybe that was the Queen. I forget, but I think I was at the Geneva parking garage, and I was skateboarding, and I got the notification that she died, and I almost started crying. I called Kyle. I was like, dude, Betty White died. I'm getting the chills right now. That was like, and he was like, oh my God, our Queen. I was like, dude, I know. So, yeah, that song's dedicated to her. Shout out to Betty White. I don't know why we added that. I think like one of us was just like, it'd be funny if we revealed at the end of the song that it was about Betty White. So we just did it. I don't know. All right.
Thank you so much, Jen.
Dude, thank you.
Can I call you Jen?
Yeah, of course.
I
yes,
can call you
please.
whatever I want. We were born in the same hospital. Remember?
True.
Yeah.
What?
It's like fantastic songs tonight. There was a couple comments of folks saying like, yeah, the voice, and you definitely, boy, you sing right on tune. The songs are great. You got it all going. If you can sing in tune, the rest is easy.
True.
But your playing is there, and your song structure are great.
Thank you.
You have great breadth in your songwriting.
Thank you.
And I think that's what caught my eye when, or first, what caught my eye with you is you sing great.
Thank
The
you.
second one is you have this great breadth,
Thank you.
and that was very cool.
Thanks.
A great set, a lot of fantastic fans tonight. Our show is typically only an hour. We went a little
How
bit
long did we
over,
play?
but you know what? Your fans stuck in here, Jen,
Thanks, guys.
Jenny, and that is very
you
cool.
guys rock. Thank you.
And so here is how we go out with the show. If this is your first time here, here's the song she played tonight. They're up on the screen. Take a look. You're going to vote for your favorite song. You have about 1 minute while Jenny gives us some closing closing comments. Get too much
let's
legal
argue.
on my mind. Closing comments. Like and follow. The links for Jenny are down below.
Yes.
Like and follow. Give us some closing comments, and I'm going to cue up the song so that we can get ready and go out.
Lit. Yeah, we can argue if you want. I got my master's degree in political science, so like we can argue. I'm pretty used to it. Yeah, dude, Fletch, thank you so much for having me. That was super. This is like super dope. The setup, like as soon as I walked downstairs, I was like, oh, wow, this is gonna be really cool. The setup down here is really awesome. Also the sound, it sounds really great. Singing in tune really is a lot easier when I can hear myself very well. So thank you for the great sound setup.
Yep.
Can you shut up, Joey?
Oh yeah, and thanks for Tyler and Joey for coming tonight
Yeah,
too. It's
thanks-
always
thanks,
nice to have
guys.
a nice audience.
You guys rock.
All
for
right,
being
take a
here.
look at the comments. We have to get a couple more votes in here. I think we got some more.
Not again. Really?
Oh, physics.
Thanks. Physics is great.
Man.
They're all really good. True.
You
Going
know,
home,
it's
bottom of
funny.
the
The
ocean.
crowd is actually picking out some of my favorites. Physics was very cool.
Thank you.
Coming Home was cool, and then Bottom of the Ocean, as I told you earlier, was one of my favorites too.
Thank you. Yeah, that was cool.
All right,
Thank you guys. Not again. A lot of people said not again. Wow. I can't wait to put that one out. That's going to be dope.
All right, we're gonna have to. You call off and see. We have no clear winner in this horse race here, but that's okay. You call out the winner.
Me?
Yeah. It's like it's like
What's my
your
like
show.
my favorite?
No, what the audience?
Oh, I
You
think
look
not
at the
again is the
feedback.
winner. I think not again is the winner.
Not again.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that said that. Oh, I see Bottom of the Ocean
Oh
a
yeah, I
couple
got
times.
a lot of not again.
Not again. You made my night. Oh,
All
that's
right,
so nice.
give me a second to cue that up, and you have 1 more minute to close it out.
Play Not Again. Listen to Not Again's coming out October 27th. So I'll get a pre-save link out for that pretty soon. It'll be in one of my bios on some social media site. But I'll post about that. Yeah, dude, this honestly, like, probably the thing that's, I don't know, the most helpful for me is this, like, the streams. Just keep streaming. I really appreciate, it's so cool that, like, these things magically, like, these little songs magically come into my brain. I don't know where they come from. They just come into my brain and I write them down. And then other people are like, this is really good, and I'm gonna listen to it all the time. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. It's such a cool thing to like make people so happy with these little silly songs that come in my head. So thanks for listening. Keep streaming. I really appreciate
Thank
everyone.
you so much, Jenny.
Yeah,
That's
thank you, Flesh.
fantastic. And thank you for everybody for leaving great comments, being
Yeah,
a
that
great
was
audience.
awesome.
That is amazing. I will have to do this one more time. That's because what I do. If you want, on your way out the door, if you want to leave a tip, the bunker would appreciate it. I'm sure Jenny would. Baron Von Future. I'm going to read off some future shows. This is not this Thursday, but next Thursday we have Baron Von Future. I'm sorry, I got to get my notes. Baron Von Future. I don't know a lot about him, but it's going to be high tech. It's going to be innovative, and they come highly recommended, and they're pretty. That's Thursday, October 12th. We then have, what do we have next? We then have Jenny Stark. I'm looking forward to this. Jenny Stark, a brilliant young girl.
I was like, I'm playing again.
Or a young girl, a brilliant woman who is on Thursday, October 19th, with her band. I'm looking forward to that show. We then have Mr. Rees with our very own Brian Christian Adam. This is going to be, Mr. Rees is like a open mic god, and he sort of semi-improvises half of his songs on the way through. We'll see how that goes. Rebels in Stereo. They've been booked for like 7-8 months now, and I had to, and then they said they couldn't make it, and they rebooked now. I'm looking forward to them. And that is, where's Rebels in Stereo? They are on October 26th. Then we have Tax on Doors and Windows. The name itself is very intriguing. I think I would have booked them just because of the name. But that's going to be Tax on Doors on Thursday, November 9th. And you can find all of our upcoming shows on the YouTube playlist, where you happen to be right now. Again, we're free. Just like and subscribe. Thank you, Jenny, so much. And
thank you for having me.
I think that's all we have for tonight. Everybody,
that's all I got to say.
Take care. Thanks for being a great audience.
Love you guys. Thank you.
And if I don't talk to you in a little while, happy Thanksgiving. I'm only kidding. We got more shows before then. Thanks, everybody.